When I said no, he was ready to go. Tears streamed down my face. When my rapist screamed, I hit second base. It happened in a bar, and then we drove off in his car. I've been through anguish, disgust, and fear, when all I needed was a peer. Someone to laugh with, someone to cry. This did happen, I'll never know why. I often hear, was she asking for it? When really I wasn't, not even a bit. Although this is what he may deem, I wish it was all just a dream. I wish I could confront my rapist to tell him how I really feel, but I feel like everyone brushes it off, as if it's just no big deal.
Is anyone else witnessing this? I can't intervene alone. I will be putting myself at risk, but I must. Standing here, I see a victim in pain, pain from her predator. I am a witness. I must stand up for her. It must be done, but I cannot find the words to change what cannot be undone. As I watch this man leave with her, the rest of the night is all but a blur. I tell myself I should have done something to help, and yet I stand here looking at my friends who drink and dance and melt. Into the racing scene I enjoy every night. I forget about the woman who will never see the light. It is so easy to be blind, but so hard to open up your mind. To understand your actions have consequences, because those who do nothing are just as guilty. Listen to these stories. What do you hear? A tale of an innocent viewer? Or a story about a person whose life was stolen because others didn't have the courage to stand up for what is right? By closing your eyes to the true story, you are just as guilty as the perpetrator. You are contributing to the pain a victim will endure.
1 in 4 women will be raped in their lives. That's one too many. Sexual assault is more likely to occur on university campuses than anywhere else. I get it. It's hard. It's hard to stand out. It's hard to step up. It's hard to speak out when all you really want to do is join that frat, to join that group, the popular crowd. But what about her? What about him? What's hard is to be alone. What's hard is to see all of those faces of those who should have helped, those who could have stood up, those who questioned that temporary hookup. This problem is on our campuses. This problem is right in front of us, and yet we are blind.
You sit here telling me this story about how it wasn't the right time to become involved, that the lines between consent and rape were blurred, that the situation didn't require your help. Spare me your explanations. What we need is liberation. Responsibility and validation are so unheard of in this great nation. We shut our ears to any form of tragedy. Our world is losing sight, but we have always been blind. What will it take to end this cycle?
You go to that party with your friends. You smell the sweet smell of alcohol and desire. You see the boy take a girl up to his room. Their eyes watch you like a hawk, stalking its prey. Everyone expects you to turn a blind eye, but what do? This poem is for the one who goes upstairs, for the one who says this is not okay, for the one who proves them wrong. Your story does not have to be like everyone else's.
That victim becomes a survivor. We walk around objectifying women for their body and men their masculinity. We go blind to the prevailing culture around us. Unlearning culture is hard because of the normalization that it has made in society. The stereotypes, stigmatization, rape myths. But again, we are blind.
We are blind to think that justice is brought to victims. We are blind to think that most perpetrators are punished. Most importantly, we are blind to see the change is occurring. My friends, we have now come so far to travel back in time. Why is it so hard to see that rape is a crime? Open your eyes.
Change might be slow. Change might seem impossible, but we are not asking for much. We are asking to throw away the excuses, throw away that crutch. If her leg was broken, you'd bring her to the doctor, but what do when her trust breaks too? When doubt steps in, you step away. But the best next step is to listen. Be that peer, support, listening ear. Throw away the explanations. Be a positive bystander. Together, we can change the system and we can change ourselves.
We pledge to believe and support women, children, and men who experience any form of sexual violence.
To change our behaviors which may be leading to sexual violence.
To pay attention to cries for help and take action.
To listen to the fears and concerns of our friends.
Together, we pledge.